Okay, here we go. Hey guys, how are you? Hey, Jude and Kara. Hey, listen, I got to thinking about talking to Kara over the weekend and everything, and I don't want to get too elaborate with any of this. I don't want this to scare you or not scare you, but kind of say, well, I don't know if I can do that or I don't want to do that. The main thing is to have our ads. Okay, that's the main thing. Second thing is to have our page built up with our story here, which I'm going to get into in just a minute and talk to you a little bit how to do that. And we don't have to have this private Facebook group for both sides. We can, we don't have to. It's whatever you want to do. You can drive them straight here and just basically that along with your information to start off. That's what you want to do. If you think it would be more effective to have that later on or even now, that's fine. I just want to let you know that that's an option. But just kind of what's going on in the marketplace. There's a few things. I'm going to go ahead and look at my notes here. I'm going to send you another email, and it's going to be titled Part 2, PW January 2019 Marketing Campaign, Hook, Story, and Offer. And it really talks a little bit about what I'm going to get in today on this little video. Is talking about what we're going to say here, okay? It's real important that that's structured a certain way. There's just a certain way that all the ads pretty well run. And it's called Hook, Story, and Offer. And your ad will have a hook, story, and offer. This will actually have a hook, story, and offer too, okay? So there's this little quote on here that I put on here. It says, most businesses spend a lot of time and money to acquire a customer. This is the most costly sale. Once they buy, it's much easier to continue to get them to buy as long as you give them a reason. Put your focus on the customer and their lifetime value can be in the thousands of dollars. I think I remember Tony Rush talking a little bit about that and about how he does his businesses and everything and works with businesses. But anyhow, it's really important. Once we get that initial sale, once they come in there, we've been doing that. We've been pretty good with the ads and stuff we've been doing. They kind of end up doing, they end up doing this, where they come along and they kind of spike up and then they kind of gradually just trail off down like this. And so what we want to do is we want to make sure that we kind of stop that. What we want to do from this point on is to do away with that and just kind of do like this. That's what we want to do. As far as this was a graph, for example, that's what we want to do. We want to actually, keep them going, which is the idea. And the way that the other market, not just gyms, but just about any kind of course or any business that you have like this, is there's a specific specific way they do that, and that's basically what we're setting up here. They have to offer a lot of good information and ongoing support and so forth. Now, this is kind of got the feeling from you, Kara, that maybe felt like this was a little bit much, took a lot of time. The great thing about this is we can spend the next couple of months building this out, getting the content to put on it, and looking at other sources, giving ideas and things like that. And once it's done, it's done. Then you don't have to touch it again unless you want to update or put a few things on there, but then it's done. And then you can use that over and over and over and over again. That will basically, these two sites will be actually permanent to drive your customers to, okay? And then we have different kind of ads, different kind of offers, but everything's going to be the same here, just like it is kind of on the website right now, okay, that we're doing, okay? Or you talk about the gym and the things that you do. We may want to update that too once we get this going, but we'll see. Anyhow, so once you get that done and all that in place, that's good. The other thing too is that if we can get that in January and February, if we can get enough clients coming in, then we can actually get, we can maybe give you enough money to start automating more. Maybe we can start using these sites or putting one on here. On here, on our. Go ahead and do our, our payment processor on here, and just have them actually pay online, and we can go on there and see who hasn't paid and who has paid. Also, as far as when they come into the gym, we can actually have maybe a sign-in software where they type in their code on like a little iPad that's sitting there mounted on the window there going into the gym onto the left. Or a stripe like you do with the keys. I don't have mine, but you know what I'm talking about, the little barcode stripe that they can actually slide through, and it tells if their membership dues are up and tells you if they're behind on their payment, or it shows who's checked in, who hasn't, and that kind of thing. Okay, So, but that'll give you the money to be able to do that, which will save you more and more time, okay? And maybe even hire somebody part-time to make sure you keep track of all the people that are coming through and have them be the ones that call them and talk to them about, so it's not you, about late payments or things of that sort, okay? They're behind on their payment, that kind of thing, okay? So, and just be thinking, I know you got good ideas about other things in gyms that you'd like to have and things like that. So that's it. Now, creating this offer, I'm actually going to put you on, I'm going to share my screen with you. And this is all about this offer right here. We'll talk about the ads. We'll show you the ads. Several different, these are just to give you some ideas, okay, to kind of show you. I can tell you about this offer hook story and offer, but it'd be better if I show it to you. So let's do this. Let me share my screen. Hopefully it shares it. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Got a bunch of stuff up on my. Okay. I have everything over on my second monitor. When I disconnect from the second monitor, it brings everything back over. So anyhow, this is Natalie Hodson. Now this is more for well, both of you, I guess. She was a mom that, you know, she had two 10-pound babies, and there's a certain condition where the abdominal muscles separate, and she was having, you know, she would actually pee her pants whenever she would work out or jump or run and things like that. So it's kind of interesting what Natalie did, and so I really like that. So let's kind of go through a couple of things. Let's see here that she has. Okay. All right, I'm going to actually move this off here to the side. There we go. All right. So this, see this? Oh, it's regular Facebook. There we go. Maybe that's it. There we go. This is her business page. Now, this is how you can do. For example, as you're going through your feed and everything, you can see these ads from these different, you can actually go to their Facebook pages and see on here on the left. And what you're going to find is you can see click more, and then you can scroll down. Okay. And info and ads. Okay. And so then you can see her ads that she has. Okay. I sure hope this is sharing my page and you're not just looking at me. If it is, I'll have to re-record this. Anyhow, this is all her ads that she's running. With the new changes in Facebook and the disclosure and everything, they have to post what their ads are. So as I'm going through some of her ads in AdExpresso, this ad did extremely well. And when I'm talking about the hook, so there's your hook: abs, core, and pelvic floor. Core dysfunction and diastasis recti, I guess it is, recovery, is what that's called when the women lose a lot of the pelvic floor to tighten their pelvic floor and they end up peeing their pants. But anyhow, that's kind of the hook. And then you go into the abdominal weakness and pelvic pain, weakness, and incontinence, peeing pants could be a result of the pelvic floor dysfunction. You don't have to live with it. Click here. So that was kind of the story. So the hook was this, the story was that, and then you go down here for the offer. Okay, so you click on that. That brings you here to this page. It actually doesn't. It brings you, that's actually the sales page. Sorry guys, let's go back to that. So this will bring you here, which is this page. So that was the ad. So that was the ad here. This is this page here that I'm talking about, okay? Now she has a video. She says, here's your hook, helping tens of thousands of women strengthen their core, heal diastasis recti, and reverse the symptoms of pelvic floor dysfunction naturally. So then she goes on with this recording. Now your recordings are much better, but you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? Anyhow, you can listen to that. And she goes on to, this is her story. This is basically the story. And then what her offer is down here. So you go to her offer. And when you click on this, it takes you here. All right. And this is the offer, but that has also the hook, story, and offer in it too. So here's your hook again. Gain confidence, quickly tighten and tone your abs, stop accidental leaks. Okay. And then there she talks about, she gives several videos, testimonials, and everything. That's the story. And then there's the offer right there. Looks like that's a digital copy, and that's maybe the physical book. Okay. The second one is one more for Judah. This is Fit to Fat to Fit. And I really like this because I look on here, go down. I've already clicked on his ads, so add info on his main page. And then here's a copy of all his ads, okay? And so he's got one on here. I don't know if I still have it on here or not. Let's see. Anyhow, you can see in all his ads, there's his hook, right? That say no to sugar, all right? And then he talks about keto is really making waves right now. That's the story. And then the hook is try a natural source of energy. I did it. I feel amazing, and then learn more, right? So that's the offer. And people click on that. I mean, he's got some good ads on here if you want to be in ketosis, okay? He had one on here with Lucky Charms or something like that. But there he is right there eating a donut, okay? All right. And then when you click on more, this is what it takes you to. So here's the hook, burn fat eating the fatty foods you love. That's keto. Okay, so that's the hook. Really good hook. The other one is, and it goes into the story. And this is a story. Do you want to discover how to burn fat, lose weight, and still eat the foods you love? And then you go on and click on the video, and it talks about that. And then the offer is, click below to discover the program that has helped over 100,000 people achieve their health and fitness goals. And it goes right into the offer. And so if you click on that, then that brings you right to his offer, which is also going to have basically the same thing. Here's what you get. So that's kind of what the offer talks about. And not so much perfect keto. So I don't know if there's really a hook in there. But there's the offer, and maybe the story in the offer, more of just the offer. He doesn't really have the hook and the story in there, but it tells you kind of what you get, okay? Another one, there's the pop-ups, and there's upsells and downsells. He's more of a supplement kind of guy, okay? And there's upsells and downsells to all these. Once you click on that and enter, well, you can buy this or buy that, and that's where they kind of make their money. Okay. Here's another one. This is Tony Robbins, for example. Okay, so I went to his site, go down here. No, that's not what I want. Clicked on the wrong button. Let's go back. Okay, so this is actually Tony Robbins' page. See more. You go down, click on info and ads. Okay, and then it'll give you all of his ads he's got running right now. Okay. Here's one. I see. I was looking at this one. Oh, business mastery. Okay. Calling on all business owners. Have you mastered the business owner role? And it goes on and talks about that, about the story. So the business mastery with Tony Robbins. Learn the secrets of the business mastery. That's the offer. So the hook will be the video, and the story here, and then the learn more is the offer. And then when you click on that, it brings you over to his business mastery website, which is basically what this is. So you got the ad and then that, and then I guess I think you're on my video, huh? You got the ad, and then you have this. This is the page it pops up to. Okay, learn the secrets to business mastery of Tony Robbins, and this same thing: hook, story. Learn game-changing business strategies for world-class entrepreneurs. There's the hook. And then there's the story. Learn the secrets of business mastery with Tony Robbins. And then it goes on, the video and all the information. And then at the bottom, and he gives you multiple opportunities to learn more and grow. So apply now, and there's that. So when you go that, then it goes right into the sales page, okay? The last one is Bulletproof Coffee. Bulletproof Coffee is kind of interesting. They're more of a supplement kind of people too, a company. You go info and ads, you click on that, and that gives you this page here with his ads, okay? And And so by a bottom line, you know, you get the same thing. You see what the hook is, what the story, and then here it is. Here's the hook. It goes to that page that we want to build. Whether you're looking to be happier, improve performance, or live longer, step towards your best self with Bulletproof. And then he goes on and gives you the story, and at the end, you know, the helping hand, and then view products, which is the view products would be more of the offer, and kind of going with the offer. And they have different products. Okay, and when you click on that, it kind of goes the same thing. Oh, wrong, same thing. All right, and then this one, this is one of Funnel Scripts, is just as an example, and I really like this example because here, this is great. It says, this is Funnel Scripts, okay? This is a software that helps you write all your scripts, letter scripts and webinar slides. And it says, this is a free training web class. There are no costs, but seats are limited. So right off the bat, it says, how to get all your sales letter scripts and webinar slides written in under 10 minutes without hiring an expert copywriter. So there's your hook right there, right? And here's your story. This works even if you hate writing and never want to know anything about copywriting. And then here's the offer. Free webinar demo will show you the new Funnel Script software that actually writes your copy for you, okay? And this is Russell Brunson and Jim Edwards' product, okay? So that gives you an idea. I'm going to stop the share now. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what kind of what we're looking at. So we want to, it's not, none of them are really gems. The thing that was closest to that was probably the fit to fat to fit, but we can run those kind of things. Just like Kira with Kira Your Ad, and we can clip onto the very back of, hey, if you want to learn more, you know, how you can get diets, you can get all this stuff, and you can do the same thing, you bulk up or whatever. You know, then click on the link below, which will take them straight to here, or you have extra time. Now, here and here, you can spend more time. You're not limited by Facebook. You can take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, as I said before in the last video, you know, 15, 20 minutes if you want to. Just explaining what the offer and everything is, and then what they get. And that's a membership site. So I hope that helps a little bit to kind of get you clarity. Go into some of the gym sites, some of the people that you follow, get on their Facebook, get on their business page, go down and click on the left-hand side, go down to their ads, look at their ads, see where they'll take you, you know, kind of give an idea for what they're doing and such. I've got more information too I can pass along to you, okay? See you later. Now let's call. Oh, one last thing before I let you go. There's a couple of things I put at the very end here, you know, about branding. You know, do you want to brand your name? Do you want to use KiraDokas.com or JudahDokas.com, or do you want to use ones we already have, or another one? And, you know, kind of what are your goals for the gym? You know, when you start with this, you want to kind of find out, what are your goals for the gym? What do you want it to look like 6 months or a year from now? The other thing is, what we want to start off with is, number one is the offer. What is the offer? So the first thing you want to create, I should have started with this actually. First thing you want to create is the offer. All right, you want to know what you're offering. Then you work backwards. So it's always in your advertising, it's always going to be the hook, story, offer. To create that, you always start with the offer first. And then that tells you what you're going to put in the video for the story. And then that also helps you, once you create those two, tells you what you're going to put in the ad. Okay? That's the way you create it. All right? So number one, you need to figure out what is going to be your great offer that you're going to offer. Is it going to be, you know, is it going to be accountability coaching, that kind of thing? Then what is going to be your story, you know? Here we can do before and afters. With Kira, we don't have as many before and afters because she never was really out of shape or really fat, but she does have lots of other people that can give her testimonials, and we can use those before and afters there, okay? And then, so there's always more than one way to do that. And then we'll come up with a hook, which will be my job to come up with a hook. But I'm here to help you, okay? Just let me know what you want me to do. If you don't understand something, let me know. Let's talk, okay? We need to communicate, and let me know what you're thinking, what you want to do, because I don't want to, you know, spin my wheels and go in a direction that you don't want to go in. So once I know what you want, what you want your offer to look like, then I can go out there and start researching and start giving you more examples of that offer that's actually being produced. In the first video, I gave you what I found out that is working and what these other gym promoters are actually doing for the gyms. And so that, what's working for them. So, but I know you want to build this long term. I know you want to stop the churn rate and keep these people in here long term. That's how you're really going to grow your business and really have them really bonded and, have a bunch of raving fans of PW. Okay. All right. That is it. See you later. Talk to me. Bye.